Well, it's that time again. Georgia back in the SEC championship game this Saturday in Atlanta against LSU. The 12-0 Bulldogs, number one in the country, the defending national champions, and feeling very good about their chances on Saturday against LSU. Now, last year, the only blemish in Georgia's national championship season was the SEC championship game. So you know that this bunch, especially with the year they've had this year, they want to win on Saturday and get that SEC championship, which is eluded Georgia for the last 5 years. So they'll play LSU, a very good team. Brian Kelly, a very good coach. He's done a great job in his first year after leaving Notre Dame for Baton Rouge. They are doing very well this year, although they did not play very well last week against Texas A&M, that's for sure. With every game that Georgia plays, I ask the question, is there a team that has the offensive firepower that can score 30 points on this Georgia defense? And even with some very impressive players on the LSU offense, like Jaden Daniels, and of course their running backs, John Emery Jr., Noah Cain, and their receivers that are very good with Malik Neighbors, Kayshon Boutte, I don't think that they can score 30 points on Georgia's defense. Georgia's defense continues to be that good where we're asking that question. And yeah, we'll continue to ask it if Georgia plays TCU or plays Michigan or plays USC. Can the opposing offense score enough points on this unbelievable Georgia defense? It's hard to believe that we're actually thinking about having the conversation, if Georgia wins another national championship, of whether or not this year's defense is as good as last year's defense. With all those players that win the NFL, all the players that Georgia lost, and yet look at what this defense is doing this year. It is incredible to watch. And even if they get scored on in their first drive like they did against Georgia Tech the other day, they kind of clamped it down pretty quick, did they not? And that is what's going to be the key for this week against LSU. Yes, Jaden Daniels can do some things. He does have some skilled players that can do some things, but there's no doubt Georgia's defense is going to be the side of the ball to watch. Now, Georgia's offense, don't forget about them. Stetson Bennett, of course, doing very well, and they're running the ball more. Kenny McIntosh getting more runs per game than he did earlier in the year, and that's why we're seeing the run game take over. I think a comfort level with this running game led by Kenny McIntosh that's allowing Todd Monken to do even more things with his offense. So Georgia, I think they're favored by about 16.5, and they may cover. They may be that much better than LSU. And then it's on to see who they play in the Final Four as they continue their quest for yet another, a second straight national championship.